Yeah,
non-magical.
the battle.
Times it's kind of like a love-hate relationship. I don't think and it's an you're enjoying, right?
Yep.
What do you go like
10
diffuse?
seconds remaining.
Is that the normal?
Yeah, Diffusal or Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
5 seconds
Diffusal does
remaining.
more damage. Maelstrom's better for clearing AoE nonsense, but I don't know how good the hero is, honestly. It's a really weird hero where her early game is really slow. But, well, not slow, but it's like levels 1 and 2 are like really bad. And then like 5 and onward are really good. But she just feels so weird.
So you don't like her anymore?
It's not that I don't like her, I just have mixed feelings about the hero. Sometimes the hero feels really good, and sometimes it just doesn't.
'Cause I remember having a conversation with you literally 2 weeks ago, where you're like, "This hero is the next thing. She's broken." Do you remember having this conversation with me?
Yeah.
What changed?
Nothing changed. It's just like, she's like, I don't know. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's bad.
Great.
Yeah,
Great analysis.
that's
Thank
right.
you. Sometimes Mirana's good, sometimes she's awful, sometimes she sounds like a man, other times she still sounds like a man.
So
Who's your
full of
hero?
insight. Slark.
Ooh, the hard
my
counter
God.
to Mirana leap. I like it. But not a very, and obviously very good against Batrider Lasso if you can get it off in time. Okay, I can see this pick working out. What do you think?
I think Slark sucks.
So I think the hero in general is not good, but this game it seems okay, right? Or it still sucks this game.
I think it's okay this game, but
I mean, you go Diffusal. So you go Diffusal
Yeah.
and you're already good against Necro, Mirana, and Batrider.
yeah. And he also has Global Silence to get in there, and he has the LC field to help him get out of any sticky situation. I don't know, maybe it'll work out. I just typically don't have much faith in this hero because a lot of the times his lane's very heavily contested. But in this game, you know, it's the last pick, they see the Batrider.
Prepare for battle.
I don't know. I just feel like the hero
What is
does
missing?
a low amount of damage, even with like Shadow Blade to the point where you can only kill supports, and that's like barely killing them. I don't know. He's just a snowball hero. He can definitely take over some of these games, and he can also just fall flat.
I feel like even if you're like, once you get that Shadow Blade, you can just kill Mirana anytime you want, pretty much, right?
Maybe this Mirana has like a wand, her health talent at 10. Probably not gonna die alone, at least. Of course, with other heroes, sure, she'll die.
Okay, okay.
I mean, he still has like his own unique mechanic, right? In the fact that he can scout out wards, he has that nighttime vision. So all these things definitely have tons of value.
30 seconds
now,
to
the thing you haven't brought up that I think is probably the most important aspect of Slark is that he has this rare immortal on his face.
Why, thank you.
Which changes Dark Pact to look weird, like chains. Very important aspect. Can't forget about.
Yeah, he's got the taunt as well. Hopefully he busts that out.
Oh, that's true. People were complaining about the taunt when it first came out. As Earthshaker, well, he's gonna die one way or the other. Can he get the rune? Oh wait, he has a TP. Oh! All right, well, he didn't get the rune either.
No. Why are you laughing at him? He just died.
That was so ballsy, though. I love that kind of play. I actually love that shit.
This dude's got the biggest balls in the game, and you're laughing at him.
Is that how? Okay, you basically get 50 gold from that because you're TPing, right? If you get the rune, 50 net worth gold. Is that really worth it?
No, definitely.
Is that worth it? It's amazing. Oh, also forgot to mention Dark Pact is great against sticky napalm. So in general, he's really good against Bat Rider overall.
Yes, he is for sure. All right, and we've got the old Mud Golem coming in mid lane, just throw rocks.
Oh yeah, we gotta love this. Roger gets a nice block on Cheppy. I keep saying Cheppy. It's Chappy. Oh, Dendy's gonna leap in. Gonna do a considerable amount of damage. This might actually be a kill. Nope. There's the Fairy Fire. Roger. Couple more right clicks will do it, and Chappy is super slow. That's because Earthshaker has boost level.
Yeah, brush stuff. The old Earthshaker camping mid. You know, GH was the first person I saw do this like every game. He just sits mid, Fissure blocks enemy mid, and a lot of the times people don't really respect it. Up top, Vanscore getting burned down too. Roger makes rotation. Goodbye.
Oh my! 5 stacks of sticky napalm. Vanscore Dunzo. FN still level 1. Earthshaker's out leveling the carry. That's pretty good.
He's having a great start so far. Even after that unfortunate first blood at the rim where he tried to TP out and didn't make it.
But that just goes to show that he just doesn't care, right? He's got confidence. That's all that matters in life.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure. You can fake it to the... That's the thing.
Yes.
So Cheppy did die in this lane, but I think he'll recover just nicely, quite nicely. This is a hero you do not get in the mid lane. You don't get wards. Is that right?
You do. You just get him a bit.
Okay. Well, he's gonna Gale Dendy. Dendy with the leap, and the fissure will ensure that no more damage will be taken. Although he is quite low. Oh, they're trying. Oh, they tried to deny him, but he's gonna have to deny himself for the neutrals now.
Oh, that sucks. Now has that extended respawn time because he died to the neutrals instead of his teammate.
Yeah.
This will do nicely.
Truly unfortunate. Well, top lane, General on the Bat Rider. 4 CS. That is going to get pounced on by Slark. We don't have enough damage to take him out. No, the damage from Dark Pact did not actually connect. So General will be fine for now. On the other side, Crystallize on the Necrophos bot lane. Any specific build that you're looking to see from, like, how much variability do you have on builds for Necrophos? Like the Veil of Discord, it's like a Blink Ag, something like that?
It's pretty standard every game. It's something like Veil into either Phase or Treads, and then a lot of them go Radiance.
Oh, the Radiance, yes, of course. I forget.
Especially from the safe lane. Whenever Necro's not off, Radiance.
Mm-hmm. Now, if Diffusal Blade ends up being an issue for him, is there any like item build that you would typically go to counteract that?
Sometimes you can go for like a Yule's or even an additional Ghost Scepter afterwards, and then you use
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. You use one of those first, and then you pop your Ghost Shroud to
That
heal.
is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. What is the animation difference? Is there an animation difference with Ghost Scepter and his Shroud? Looks like Roger's trying for another rune, but won't get it again. Has his fissure. He's dead.
Yeah, runes are tough stuff for Rogers.
Radiant's
from
middle
those, buddy.
tower could use some help. Invisibility.
But yeah, what was I saying?
You're talking about the animation difference between Ghost Shroud and Ghost Scepter. There's a little bit of them.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty rare because most of the time Necros don't need it.
What's the cooldown on Diffusal? It's like,
What is it like?
did they up it to like 8 seconds a long time ago? It can't be that
4
long.
seconds.
4 seconds, okay. So you really just pop both? Yeah, I guess you make him use 2 diffusals. That's pretty good. Crystallize doing a little right-click damage to Miposhka here. What are your thoughts on Diffusal not being able to be recharged? You a fan? Not a fan? It's obviously a very deliberate, balanced thing.
I think it's fine the way it is.
Because right now, you have to understand though, back in the day, Diffusal did not used to be good. Now it's like super good.
Yep.
So it makes more sense now, for sure. Oh, Ghost Stick. Lots of damage coming out towards Crystallize, but has Ghost Shroud and Wand. So we'll be fine for now.
Yep, he's about to pick up some CS under his tower, so he's going to be totally fine with this lane. And this is a lane where Legion can farm a bit, but he can never really pressure this Necrolite, especially once he gets to this stage of the game. And Miposhka, I mean, he definitely can make rotations and go places, but it's so hard for him to gank these lanes. There's a Mirana in the mid lane who can just leap away. Necro in the safe lane who can just pop the Ghost Shroud and heal up. So I'm really not sure where he's gonna go. When he really wants this kill on mid, it looks like he's just waiting.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
It's not easiest, that's for sure.
Spoiled that.
I didn't see him. Yep.
Like, oh, you got a net? No longer, bro. My creep. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating. Dendi, though. Sees the double damage. Will take it for himself. Advanced score level 3 right now in the silencer in the top lane. Who died? Somebody died. Oh, okay. Crystallize in the meantime. Pops his Death Pulse. Gets the Invis treatment from Mirana. And will walk away to safety. Can they use this to aggressive?
Trying for some incompetence toward this guy.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this
there.
abuse.
And we're getting to the stage of the game where Venom starts to take over whatever lane he's in. He just throws up the wards, but he could die here if there's a fissure in
Radiant's
there.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, it runs into the arrow. It's not going to be the longest duration, but will it be enough to actually get the kill? Vanscore's here to help. But, alas, too much damage to be taken down unless he does die. Vanscore in the meantime. Nukes Mirana a bit, but
Mirana actually is going to die here.
she has a wand. Oh my god, he is dead.
He's
wow,
dead.
last tick.
Oh my god.
That's
is so sad.
And of course, you can't deny Poison Sting. Only Gale is deniable. I think it's one of Doom, Gale. What else is deniable? There's not very many things.
Can you still deny off Shadow Strike?
Yeah, Shadow Strike. That's right. So that's 3. There might be like 1 more, but there's not many in the game anymore.
That's it, actually, isn't it? Pretty good. Got Rogers super high level.
Healing himself. He's getting chased by Dendi. They're gonna have to pop the shrine here. Definitely not what they wanted. As Disruptor dies again, so apparently that's the kill that I don't want to catch on camera this game.
Don't worry,
Hopefully you guys don't care too much about that.
He clicked his duel on him and then used overwhelming odds and he died.
Oh, okay. So he didn't get the dual damage. That's unfortunate.
Yep, they just happened to meet in the jungle. So this Shaker's level 5.5 in 8 minutes. It's been in all the right places at the right time.
Pretty insane.
This will do nicely.
Oh man, Ghostic has an Invis rune too, and he sees Seneko. He might just wait for his duel, kill him again.
10 seconds to go, and that's going to be up. He does not really have enough mana to do another skill on top of it, though, so he's going to need help. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to use it as initiation. Maybe just a nice little right click poke. Okay, maybe now.
There's a sentry there. Uh-oh, he sees him.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Can they bait him? Nope, he'll walk back to safety. Legion's one of those here. It just feels so awkward to play sometimes. Because you need initiation, right? So you have to get a blink or... So Chappie lives. Uh-oh, we have some action here though. Miposhka. Dendi still has leap. Pops the Moonlight Shadow. Don't think there's any opportunity to actually re-aggress here though.
That'll be that.
Dire's bottom tower.
But yeah,
is under
don't you feel
attack.
awkward as an LC sometimes? Because you have this initiation, right? That you have to get. Then you have to do press the attack. You have to hit blade mail. You feel like maybe I need to hit my overwhelming odds first. I don't know. It just feels super. It's not like a clean initiation.
Right, there's so many different options for like every engagement, it feels like. And it's also a hero that either feels extremely dominant or quite useless. I feel like there's not really an in-between with the hero. You just spiral out of control one way.
Well, Dendi, despite getting the first kill in the mid lane, is one level behind Chappie on the Venomancer, who is going to be going for
Dire's
Veil
bottom
first.
tower is under attack.
For now.
Yep, I think Mirana's... There's not many heroes that outrange the Venom Wards, but Mirana outranges. So you can actually slowly... It's still so
General
much to...
top lane. Oh, he looks like he's going to drop here to the Silencer. That is 4 intelligence stolen right now.
I think he's going to get 6 pretty soon too. We talked about the ult. Is he the courier? Yep.
Radiant's courier has been
That's
killed.
God damn it.
That's a
They
smoke
always
cake.
go after
God.
the courier.
Gosh darn.
I missed it. It's okay. We'll get him next time, guys. Positive
right.
attitude.
Just don't give up.
Don't give up, never surrender. Words of the wise from Galaxy Quest. Oh, crystallized in the meantime. Still 16 a little right click damage. Wants to get out the duel. Here we go. Do they have enough damage? Looks like they will to get the kill, but... Ooh, actually is in time to get the duel damage.
That clutch press the attack to get that.
Yeah, for sure. Mid lane in the meantime. Seeing that everybody's off the map in the bot lane. Chappie going to be the one initiated on, but nice global silence. Can't really use any additional spells, but it might be enough damage. Glimpse taking the LC back.
Radiant's top tower
General
is under attack.
going to help get the kill along with Dendi. And he actually... Oh, he's going to tick down Chappie. He's got so much... What an annoying hero. Jeez.
Radiant's bottom tower
Twice
is
now
under
instead
attack.
of poisons and man.
Radiant has fortified their structure.
We got Shadow. Moonlight Shadow here. Crystallize with Dendi. Let's see who they want to go for. Right at easy Slark. It's not going to be enough damage to take him out though. He's going to pop his ult to safety. Roger though takes out Miposhka with ease, and Dendi takes out Ghostic. So they do get 2. They really wanted that Slark.
Yeah, they were so close. Perhaps if they coordinated just a little bit better, they could have gotten him as well. But, you know, still good. We talked about the Bat Rider and Slark matchup. Slark being very good in lane against Bat because he can remove the Dark Pact and everything. But General's still pretty farmed here. Got his drums, 400 gold, a lot of CS to his name. And he was very high level as well.
Yeah, he's doing quite well for himself. Blink Dagger will be next as per norm. I mean, mid lane. Gale onto Roger. Then he's gonna apply the little pressure. He just blinks back into a static storm. No! The kinetic field not up in time. Chappie just hastes away. No problem at all. And that means static storm's down, glimpse is down. Perhaps they can apply some aggression here in the mid lane. And that's the Veil split.
The wards just chip away at this tower forever now. It's so low. It's so easy for them to finish off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Earthshaker, Fissure. Oh, arrow not going to connect. Oh, the deny is there for Dendi.
General.
Top tower is under attack.
Top lane, we have the Pounce, Slark initiation, but not quite enough damage to take him out. But that'll leave a triple stack for FN to take out. There you go. Dendi though, netted into a Gale. Oh, one impetus. Oh, he gets denied by Roger. Oh my, great play. Roger, it might cost him his life though. Miposhka is stuck inside a kinetic field though. So thinking better of this engagement. And Navi get away with murder. Murder of their own teammates. Friendly fire.
Yeah, disgusting. So, Suns fan, this Necro has been quite quiet in this early game. 14 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Yep.
But this is one hero that really takes off. I feel like he takes a good fight, Reaper's a guy, secures a kill,
Dire's
and
bottom
then he
tower is being
becomes
chipped
ridiculous.
away.
Yeah, for sure. Just picked up his Veil of Discord, so he's going to be dealing a considerable amount of damage. Level 1 ult isn't, I wouldn't say it's great, but it's okay. But it's definitely a good spell against somebody like Enchantress, because you want that magic damage. He's never really going to want to buy a BKB or anything of the sort.
Better.
Yep, for sure, especially from that jungle position as well. I can't imagine she'll ever have this. Even consider purchasing a BKB, especially for quite some time now.
Well, FN's getting pretty close to Shadowblade here, so once he picks that up in a couple hundred gold, expect them to up the aggression, up the offensive capabilities here. Ghostic in the meantime, 50 gold from Blink, so those two are going to align quite nicely as far as itemization timing.
Yep, they're both about to hit their power spike right now once they get their items. So, I mean, we can definitely expect some aggression once they pick those things up. I just feel like,
Dire's bottom
I
tower
feel
is
like
being chipped away.
Navi had, like, the lane set up to do pretty well. But things just didn't happen to go their way. Their ganks were kind of ruined. Enchantress actually was able to get a lot of work done in the mid lane and the bottom lane. And then Legion Commander also picked up some random kills on the Disruptor just in the jungle. I feel like they had like a safe... Like, this is a lane they should have won that just wasn't. And it's kind of ruining their game.
FN, does he see him? It is nighttime. He has a little bit of extra night vision because he is Slark, but can't really tell if he actually caught them off guard or not. Crystallize is going to TP out. That means Snako is going to be the lone hero here in the bottom lane, and if they find him, he is dead. He gets the Static Storm off and the Kinetic Field on Freak. Snako, there's the duel. Easy duel damage for Ghostic. That's number 2 on the notch of his belt. So that means top lane is going to be on advanced war. Gets the lasso. And that is going to be a 1-for-1 trade overall. But
funny, the same exact play happened
yeah.
to both teams.
Spoiled that shot.
That's typically why you see like a support, if they're at the top lane, they play super passive because they know everybody's off the map. But perhaps he thought that there was some counter initiation possibility at the bot lane. I'm not sure.
Dire's top tower is gone.
So yeah, it's an exact trade, pretty much. Support for support, tower for tower. And oh my god, Earthshaker. Whew. Roger. 300 gold, 400 gold away from Blink Dagger. That is disgusting.
Yeah, he
17
actually
minutes
has
in.
a lot of CS. 37 CS on this Roving Shaker. You know, that is the one big thing Navi have going for them, that their Shakers so far.
Yeah, Empire with a 2k lead right now, so not a huge lead by any means, but like we were talking about, the power spike is definitely there. In terms of itemization, with that Blink Dagger and Shadowblade combination. Slark and Legion Commander. Venommaster is going to continue to jungle, level 14 right now, has the hood. What do you go... do you need initiation, or you go like an Ags, or what do you go for? Oh. FN. Crystallize. Pounces on. Vampire here for intelligence. There's the global silence. Not in time, though, to prevent the Ghost Shroud. So, kind of a waste in the end. Static Storm into the Glimpse. Crystallize was taking a lot of damage. The overwhelming odds is going to be enough to take him out. Ghostic has duel, but they cannot see the enemy heroes. Roger with a beautiful Echo Slam onto 2. Will it actually be enough to get the kill, or can they counter-initiate here? General jumps in, has lasso available, but he has no teammates to actually do damage. Here's the duel. Not going to be enough to get the actual duel damage, but you would think that's going to be enough to actually get the kill, and with the pounce, they ensure that that is the case. So 2 for 0. Lots of abilities used.
Yeah, I mean, it looked somewhat good for Navi when they were turning around on that Slark, but then he just got exploded by the Legion Commander. Unfortunate there. They definitely needed that kill, but that was also the Earthshaker Blink reveal. You know, big Echo Slam coming out and just kind of got ruined by the builder, disrupting the chain stun. But, you know, it's still Earthshaker, right? This hero, he's probably the comeback king.
The comeback king, you think?
Yeah.
Who's the best comeback king in the game? I have a hero in mind right now.
Spectre?
No. Although, I guess if you can hold on long enough, perhaps.
Who is it?
It might not be accurate anymore, but it was Shadow King, at least back in the day.
Yeah, when he used to be able to just farm jungle stacks forever. Sit at the top of the net worth. I don't know, I feel like Shaker, no matter how far behind you, always have a chance in team fights.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Fair enough, friend. I'll concede that to you. Roger. Very long fissure. There's a Static Storm Gloom's combination onto Venomancer. Who's taken him out initially, but there's the Necrophos ult finally getting a kill. Vance was stuck in the no man's land. Also taken out General in the meantime. Pounce. Right clicks from the pusher is going to be enough. The 2-for-1 right now is Crystallized attempts to run away. Beautiful fissure onto 2. FN better be careful. A couple more right clicks. Not enough to finish him off though. They do take out Miposhka in the meantime. So a 3-for-1 and a tier 1 tower looks to also be falling.
The middle tower isn't going to last long.
The silence was like 10
Dire structures are
seconds.
fortified.
If they had that, they perhaps could have won that team fight, but nice move from Navi there. Able to catch Chappie off guard. You know, both these teams can still fight each other, it feels like. There may be a small lead for Team Empire, but it doesn't feel like it matters at all. Just whichever team gets the jump first when they take these fights.
FN sees Crystalak as well. Here comes the duel from Ghostic, and of course, Global Silence! Barely enough damage to get off the duel damage in time, but it is there nonetheless. We got duel number 3.
Yep, and that's going to be a combo that's going to be disgusting to play into the whole game. There's nothing that's going to do about Global Silence until they get those items to remove it, and only Necro has Yules right now, but it's not really good enough, it feels like. It'll help him, but whoever gets dueled is still just going to die.
What are the other items they're going to go for? Do you think another Yules, like for Bat Rider, is going to be coming into play? He's going for 4-step first.
He might just go BKB, but Yules is still really good.
How about Lotus Orb? Bottom lane in the meantime. Legion Commander Arrow. Not going to hit, but you have to think that they can finally get the kill in the Winston Sugar.
Down he goes. Dendi is dominating. Dendi's actually quite fun.
Yes, he is.
About the Lotus Orb points, it's definitely good, and he'll probably still buy it anyways. I think Earthshaker might be closer. Actually, Shaker's going for Yules as well. Okay. It's something that they'll probably get later on.
Okay.
Or not at all, because it's really only for gold. So there's a good chance they just don't buy it at all. Everyone has their Yules, BKBs, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really reflect much. I mean, there is last word, I suppose, but... Oh! I kind of caught that. Not really. Van Store taken out. This mid-tier 1 is going to go down
Dire's
finally.
middle tower just went down.
So Empire with around a 2k net worth lead right now, as we have some TPs. Ghostic. Flame was almost done here. He blinks in. There's the duel onto Earthshaker. They're not going to get the duel damage, but you have to think they have enough damage to at least get the kill eventually. Oh, they get to deny! Yet again, Venomancer denied a kill in another. But the Necrophos ult was enough to take out the Legion Commander in the meantime. And with the glimpse and kinetic field, that's going to break up the fight completely. LC just doesn't have enough damage to get a solo kill right now.
Yeah, definitely not. And even if he did have more damage, Necro could have Yulesed him if he wanted to, if there's any threat, but he knew there wasn't. They're turning around really easily. That's quite the blunder. You know, they go in for this free pick, or at least what seems to be a free pick, and they get the hero denied that they go on and Reapered afterwards. Looks like Necro's going for Lincoln, at least that's what's in his quick line. Very good, his only real catch is the Legion Commander for now.
So after LC's Blade Mail, is there any specific item that you think? Do you think he needs to go BKB this game?
Yeah, he definitely does.
Now, here's the question. Do you go for the value Aghanim Scepter instead of BKB?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It's not value.
In some instances it is, I have to say. Dendi is just going to get completely destroyed. We talked about the counter, the pounce, just nothing you can do about that. I mean, the main issue is we talked about he doesn't have enough damage to get a dual kill, right? And if he gets agged, he's the only one that can do damage. Like this right clicks from Raposhka would not work with an axe.
Yeah, that is
the main issue.
He essentially has a BKB in global silence comes out, alright?
Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just in case, I suppose.
Radiant's
Yep,
top
I mean, it's a good
tower is
move.
under
Navi did
attack.
TP up, but they are smoked and looking for more.
Dire's
They have to
middle
walk
tower
up this hill
isn't going to
blindly, though. They
last
might get their
long.
blinks cancelled by these Venom Wars.
Oh, Chappie! Oh, did he get glimpsed? Yes, he got glimpsed. So he's gonna miss the fissure, but Forstep, he actually avoids most of the damage from the Echo Slam. He gets off a beautiful poison over onto 3. FN coming to clean up. This is not what you want if you're Navi. Crystallize next on the menu. Pops his Ghost Trap, but will likely fall very shortly. The pounce being set up thanks to the Yules. They do not have vision though. Oh my. He might poison tick down though. We'll see. No, he has a death pulse.
Is he out?
Are you serious? We have a chase here in the bottom lane. And yet another dual kill. Talking about the combo between Silencer and LC, but the LC enchanted is pretty good as well. Crystallize finally gonna. Oh! Will he? Will he finally die? Crystallize, are you going to die at some point this game? Oh, he does, but gets off his ult. Not enough to get the kill quite yet on Slark with the arrows. Keeping him in place for quite a long time, but Dendi and Navi in general just dropping like flies, one by one by one. And just like that, it's a 7k lead for Empire.
Yeah, Empire really swung this game in their favor real quick with these items. BKB, that was his 10-second charge used there. But I mean, you're right. Sunsfan as usual. Slark, great hero against Batrider and Mirana. What can they do?
Eat shit, Brad.
Radiant fortified their structures.
Well, no, I agree in general that the hero is just pretty lackluster. I mean, believe me, I was freaking at TI6. We picked Slark like every game. That hero's garbage in the
Radiant's
finals.
top tower has looked better.
I have memories of how bad this hero
Structures
can
are fortified.
Every hero has their game. This one might just be Slark's.
Yes, absolutely. Except for Winter Wyvern.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
That's just a meme, okay? I actually think Wyvern's great. Just needs a slight tweak to a couple skills.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
Have you seen the off-lane core Wyvern?
I haven't seen it as an off lane, but I've seen the core build where it's like you get Dragonlance and like Mjolnir and all this crap.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much
Does that
help
still
as
work?
Claudia.
There's something they nerfed with that.
Yeah, it works. Ice played it in the off-lane. They won, and now a lot of people have been playing it as well.
Oh, what item build did he go?
He went like Phase Boost, Dragonlance, or Pike, and then Mjolnir.
Phase boots? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see, actually. Don't know how viable it is from like consistency. I mean, it's better than his regular support role right now, right? That's for sure.
I actually think it's pretty good. Feels hard to play against.
Did you just run out of mana super fast? Phase
I'm gonna
boots?
buy that Soul Ring.
Okay, with a soul ring. Do you go Ags on? You go Ags eventually, right?
Yeah, so you can keep your whatever the long range attack thing is, the
Arctic
sniper
burn.
attack. Yep, Arctic burn up.
The Sniper Arctic.
Haste!
Yeah, it's pretty cool to watch for sure. Oh, I just saw a gem. Was that on Slarky Poo?
Yes.
Yes, he has a BKB now. So Diffusal, Shadow Blade, 9-second BKB, Ghost Stick, getting close to his as well. Of course, we saw the Blade Mail in action quite a while ago. Empire nursing a... I was going to say nursing an 8k. I'm pretty sure nursing means you're behind. So whatever the opposite of nursing.
This could be pretty good here for Navi. On the right here.
Oh, there's the initiation Echo Slam, but the very quick global silence. They're going to use that to full effect to take out the disruptor and poison Nova onto a couple heroes as Roger getting completely right-clicked down by FN. Nice Ghost Trap, avoiding a lot of damage from Legion Commander, but how much will it matter? Beautiful Necropost ult onto Slark. He's going to regen quite a bit, but might not be enough as a right-click again. Just being used to full effect. Empire, 4 for 1. They're balling out of control.
That's right, he's fucking Slark. Once he goes in, they're not getting out. Just countering these heroes.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
you know, they're lucky that Necropost lived that long, honestly, to get that ult off, but...
Yeah.
BKB did... Oh, here we go. Static Storm for them. Killed onto 2. Ghostic able to blink out very quickly. So, 2 buybacks for a potential 1 kill. I don't think... Oh, there's Miposhka. Glimpse. So, Chappie will eventually be brought down as well. So, it is 2 kills, 2 buybacks. They save the racks. Tier 3 is taken out, so Shrines are available. I don't know, man. It's pretty good for Empire still.
Yeah, definitely. Even though they were able to hold there. You know, as long as they have global. Like, NAVI have the right idea. They sat there, camped their ward in the sentry, waiting for Team Empire to run into them. They got the initiation off on Stark, but of course there's the global silence there to break the combo. Along with the Legion Commander here to heal so Stark can get his buttons off. But, you know, maybe if they got super lucky and then Shaker was able to, like, fissure the silencer along with the Slark there, then they could have, like, burst the Slark and everything would have been okay. It's really hard to do because of that global silence back. I mean, Navi are making big plays though, straight to the Roach Pit. This is definitely what they need to come back in this game.
For sure. You have to imagine Bendy, you're not really dealing enough damage to warrant something like that, plus it's just way too value on the Necro, I think.
Yep, especially when he's already used his buyback.
Oh yeah, that's true. Definitely true. FN right now, level 20. Oh, spots him out. Uses Firefly, and Moonlight Shadow also activated. Don't think they can be able to find any kind of initiation now. Miposhka with a point booster, so working towards an Ags for himself. Clark going towards Scotty eventually. Anything coming up shortly that makes a difference on either side. So BKB close on Elsie, that's a big deal.
BKB close on Marana as well.
Marana. Okay. Yeah, Earthshaker going for Shadowblade next as well.
Yeah, that's definitely huge so we can get those initiations on. Get back and lead. I was gonna say, this LC definitely feels very high impact this game. He's had a great game, he has the right heroes on his team to help. Actually, it helps him cast duel in these fights because he has the Slark that goes in, gives him vision, he has the global silence to follow up on his duel, so most of these heroes are gonna die right away. It's real nice.
It's real nice. Like, yeah, having multiple combos like that's pretty important because, like you were talking about, the snowball potential of LC is real, but she can't really do it by herself, at least not consistently, especially this game. Venomancer.
You know, these are all the things that help LC get to that solo kill part, you know, where she can just duel some core, pop the blade mill BKB, and just 1v1 and kill someone.
Yeah, take note. You can't just pick LC as a jungle. It won't work out, probably.
That's right, guys.
You need combo heroes, guys. Smoked by Empire. FN. Pop in the Shadow Blade. Oh boy, Dendy. Oh boy. Oh god. Pop the BKB. That might be good enough for Empire, for now at least. What number BKB? That was his first charge, right? That's his 10 second. Out of commission.
We do have Gem here though.
Sure do. Roger with a counter initiation on the Echo Slam, but there's the counter. Global silence and Roger is taken out. That's a lot of stacks for FN. Necropost with the Ghost Shroud. Decent amount of damage avoided there. Static Storm onto 2, but they've already lost 2. Has NAVI. Clark stuck inside. He's getting... Oh, he gets healed. Clark pressed the attack along with his ult, and now they can just continue the pressure. Aegis is gone. Necropost's life is gone. Dendy, the lone survivor. No buyback. Oh, maybe not. There's no creeps.
There are no creeps.
All right, stand corrected. That is a 4 for nothing. No racks, but still quite good for Empire. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe they'll get there. I think they'll still be able to take racks. Only
Necro's dead for a minute.
Yep, he's dead for a long time. There's no tier 3 tower standing, so...
So I might be right after.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Of course you're right after.
I have not been not right all day long, except for when I wasn't.
Look what they're doing with Radiant's middle barracks.
I'm always right until I'm wrong.
Middle barracks have fallen.
I think that's
Are
pretty
those
bad.
cracks in Dire's top tower?
So my statement is still not incorrect.
FN, level 22. Just a glimpse on the Chappie. Oh, they actually get a... Oh, the lasso is completely broken up by the Dark Pact. Very frustrating for a Bat Rider to play against. But it could be worse. You could be playing against a Nyx Assassin. So count your lucky stars, but that's not happening.
That's right. He could be dead right now, but he's not.
Exactly. We're going to use this opportunity to take out the shrine.
Gotcha.
What happened there? Okay. Yeah, poor Suneko has a buckler. 2,500 net worth right now. How is he in the death department? Yeah. He only has 6 deaths. I mean,
Feels
I think
low, doesn't it?
It does. Like, if Solo is going to start a trend here, you need to die like 16 times and then you'll win.
Yeah, this guy's not dying.
You need 10 more deaths. I agree.
It's such a rough game against Slark with Gem at this stage of the game, especially for all these heroes that just get solo killed. The Bat Rider, it was Mirana up until she got her BKB, but still, she doesn't really... It still sucks to use your BKB every time Slark goes on you.
Yeah, for sure.
Son of a...
And we might get to the point where we're approaching 25, where 3-second addition to Pounce Leash is filthy.
You know no one gets that right.
What? You're kidding me.
Everyone gets 12 stats.
Are you serious? Dude,
Yes.
the leash is so good. It
Everyone
like doubles
gets 12
it.
stats.
How? Why? That's so garbage.
Maybe they're all just doing it wrong.
They're doing, dude, they are doing it wrong, for sure. Try it out in a pub, bro. Well, I mean, I think part of it depends on if they have items to counteract your pounce, which at my level of play, they never do. Okay? So you have to keep that in mind. But, in theory, it's amazing.
And there's only what? Mirana can keep counteract that for now.
Well, they do have a bunch of Yules.
And
A
if you
pseudo
get
counteract.
leashed- If you get leashed, then your Yules is still on you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's... Well, what I mean is you're mitigating damage during that period. But yeah, it's not a hard
Because
kill.
they're leashed for 7 seconds.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm trying to sell you on this. You need to bring this to, like,
Oh, I'm sold.
pro scene. Thank you. I mean, when have I been wrong
Let me
today?
just-
Like,
Let me just whip out the Slark real quick and revolutionize the Dota world.
Yeah, based on our original talks before this game, it sounds like you're a real Slark player, so definitely take this knowledge with you. Make sure you let pro players know that there is a second talent that they can choose. I don't know if they're privy to that yet.
Let me just educate BSJ on the Slark being posted on Game Leaf. I'll let him know that his guide needs updating.
We have a smoke here from Navi. This feels like a
might catch the
last-ditch
Slark
effort. We'll see if they can actually come to... Oh, Roger's spotted. And now they know. Smoke
Not
wasted.
fast enough. You know, there was a chance they could potentially get him on the way, but of course Global still would come out, but maybe if they time it well enough to where they get like the Echo and re-block instantly, they don't actually still die.
That's
It's
you think
tough- it's
that's
tough,
enough
though.
damage though? Echo Reaper? I guess
If they
it's a
hit him
bunch of
for that,
creeps. Oh, Slark gets stunned, but now Lasso's going to be completely mitigated by press the attack again, and oh, a Gale on 2. Empire, they could go on this if they want to. Dappy popped the BKBs inside Static Storm, so it means pretty much nothing because there's no Aghanim's on Disruptor. Barely a boots, for God's sake. Crystallize gets away just in time. Ends up wasting his
Radiant's
BKB charge,
top
which is
tower
9 seconds.
has looked better.
And I mean, Empire, they're not really in a rush to finish
Radiant's
this.
middle barracks have fallen.
18k lead
Radiant's
right now.
top tower
The
has
creeps
fallen.
take out the tower without their help, so that's when you know things are going well for you. Enchantress, pretty close to Aghanim Scepter, so actually has it. Maybe they'll just regroup.
Yep, they'll probably just wait for their ultimate cooldown again on Silencer, up in 80 seconds. I mean, they're winning the game and they have the whole map to farm out, so they're really in no rush. Even Silencer's scaling, he's hitting hard with that 26 stolen intelligence.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty,
Look at
pretty
that.
sick. Pretty sick. All right, I swear. Okay, if I'm right about Slark getting the pounce, you have to. Something crazy has to happen. You have to tell me I'm amazing.
Is that crazy being told you're
No.
amazing? Wow, that's
For me,
really out there.
For me, it is. I'm a self-deprecating pile of garbage, so that would be great for me. Is Roshan up? Nope, not for a couple more minutes. Then he picks up the DD. In 2 minutes, we'll start getting double runes, my friend. That's when the game gets real interesting.
Right.
You can get double damages. FN. Okay. Let's see if they actually want to initiate here. He's looking for a general. Is his target? Yes, he actually waits the force stab. He's going to be able to be brought down very quickly here, but the BKB's pop, lasso being used.
Double kill.
And yeah, Navi's just getting right-click down with ease. Echo Slam onto 2, but pretty much no damage being applied to Ghost with his BKB. Reaper Scythe is enough to finish off the Slark, though. It's a 3-for-1, but at what cost? Crystallize, trying to run away, but this Enchantress with the Aghanim Scepter is just ripping through them. Earthshaker, the lone survivor, and without Echo Slam, what hope does he have?
Yeah, but it's looking pretty rough here for the lone Earthshaker. Man, Global Silence really ruins their team fights, but they didn't even need it there. In all the previous team fights, they worked all these combos.
Did he not have
gets his
it?
ultimate on. Just didn't need it.
Well, we have some buybacks here. It's going to cost LT his life. Chappy in the meantime. They check. No, they don't see him now. Oh, they do. This should end up. Oh my god. They have enough to. He doesn't have mana to TP. That's the unfortunate thing. If Tread stops, it still wouldn't be enough.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Creating some space though for the creeps, the MVPs of this game.
Creeps are the MVP.
Yeah, General's next choice of item is going to be a Yules as well. This, even though the global wasn't used in the last fight, it's kind of been the main hindrance. I don't know what the right word would be. But.
It's definitely ruined all their previous team fights. And, you know, some of these team fights look pretty good for Navi. They have the right idea. We saw earlier they were camping one of their wards with a Ward and Sentry, and they managed to go into Slark, but then Global Silence came out. And they were able to save Slark and turn the fight, but it's just how their fight operates, right? Batrider wants to get in there. He might actually find Enchantress here. How deep does he want to go? Alright, he's almost here.
Batrider's pretty old.
He's in.
Jumps in, finally gets the last one. Van scores here though. With the Global Silence, that's 2 extra intelligence going his way. Roger will hit the going to get wrecked by Enchantress. That Hurricane Pike, but it'll cost him his life. The Reaper Scythe comes into play, 107 seconds on the deck. Meanwhile, Mirana, the Dendi just gets destroyed by Ghost Stick's duel. He has so much damage at this point, along with the Blade Mail. 116 at the moment damage. So Navi, it just looks like this uphill battle that's actually.
Roche is up. That was Dendi used his buyback in the last fight too.
Roger might be trying to. They do spot him though. That's the thing. Oh boy. Oh. Level 24 start. We're getting close. We're getting close.
I hope this game ends before starts 25.
Please, please not. Hold on just a little longer, my friend. Boys. All right. Now Roche is gonna be a freebie. Is there any reason they wait for this 25?
Definitely not. They're going right now.
Please
get in there.
I'm begging you. You know how much you want that leash.
Ron's still dead for 30 seconds. Get in there, Team Empire.
Oh, Roger. That Echo Slam is the only deterrent right now for Empire. And with Silencer sitting in the back, he pretty much, well, he doesn't have global for 40, so maybe they do actually wait. FN's like, you know what, guys? I want to show Brax how good this 3-second leash time is. Let's just finish this bad boy off.
More like, I can't wait to pick up my plus 12 stats, guys. I'm so close. Let me just get it real quick before we push.
So here's the thing. I know you're right, but I want you to be wrong so bad that it makes me feel like I'm right.
Under attack.
I hope I'm wrong.
Me too.
I just want to see how happy you'll be.
Alright, what about, what's your Mirana talent of choice?
At 25?
Yeah. I can tell you what most pro players take. I know.
Most take the arrow.
A gift from the Tempest of
That's obviously good. You shoot more, you shoot 3 arrows. 3 times as good as 1.
That is true. That's a good point. A lot of people forget that 3 is 3 times more than 1.
That's why I'm here to remind them.
And a math,
gives you good vision and stuff.
Larky Poo finds Sineko. And that is going to be an easy kill going his way. Oh, he hit 25. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yes! Yes, you pile of garbage. I knew it. Yes! Thank you, God. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna keep the camera on his talent the rest of the
Let's
game.
watch him pounce.
Watch this leash. He doesn't even need it. Oh, alright, the arrow completely mitigated.
I've just got my camera locked on him as well, waiting for it to happen.
So what is it, 6.5 seconds, right? That is disgusting. Alright, I mean, like, if you do that on Necro, you just literally can't do anything. Here we go. Earthshaker dead for 50, no buyback. Navi probably better off just giving up the second rack. If you pop fortifications, good to actually try to defend, but it'd be very doubtful that's going to happen.
They need to probably be an option. Empire can just force the issue here.
Radiant's bottom
Alright.
barracks have fallen.
Good clean stuff. Good clean stuff. Go to the top lane now.
Waiting for the pounce.
Oh, what's going to happen? It's going to be the reason they win this game. Oh, kinetic field used. Dendy. Oh my god, half HP already. Is that the hurricane strike or is that just normal right there?
It's just normal right clicks.
And going to town on this tier 3. Earthshaker's up in 7 seconds, which means Navi needs to initiate now. General comes in. It's a nice lasso on the Venomancer. Here's a global silence. Don't have enough damage to actually do anything to him. As Chappie pops the BKB, pops his ult as well. And that's 2 dead in the blink of an eye. Empire looking to get mega creeps right now. Roger still has Echo Slam, but they see him. And how much will it actually do at this point? FN gets stunned up. Where's that leash, bro? Where's that leash? Come on now, bro. You got it. He didn't get it. It's fine. It's a great skill. Oh, Echo Slam! I can't believe it!
If it makes you feel better, he hasn't hit a hero since he got his pounce.
That doesn't mean it's bad, okay?
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just letting you know.